What's going on, people? It's Devon once again, bringing you another daily dose of insight and motivation. Let's talk about how to really get what you want. How to really get what you want, okay? And it's more simple than you think. See, we as humans, we try to complicate everything. We try to add all these extra steps when it is unnecessary, right? We try to add all these extra steps when it's unnecessary, but you don't need all those extra steps. You don't need to do none of that, okay? What you need to do is two keys, right? I'm gonna give you guys two keys on how to really get what you want. The first key to get what you want, let me tell you to you this way, okay? See, if I was the type of person that went to a restaurant and I decided that I wanted to order a steak, and as the waiter comes back with my food and on my plate he has pasta or chicken, something completely different than what I ordered, am I going to sit there and eat it? Are you going to eat what you did not order? Or are you going to say, excuse me, sir, wait a minute. I didn't order this. This is not what I selected. This is not what I chose. This is not what I want. Get your ass back in the kitchen now, player. Can you please give me what I want, okay? And why do I frame it like that? Why do I tell you that story? Because I want you to start to look at life as a restaurant. You are in the restaurant of God, the universe. You are in the restaurant of life. And you get to order, you get to choose whatever you want. There is unlimited things on the menu. Unlimited things on the menu. Anything that you can be, anything that you could want, anything that you could want to do. It's all there waiting for you. And all you have to do is choose. And just like when you go to the restaurant, you know that when you place an order, the waiter comes back with what you asked for, right? So the first key in how to really get what you want is decision, is choosing. But not only that, you have to be the type of person that when you receive something that is not what you asked for, you have to say no. You have to say, nah, universe, this is not what I wanted. This is not what I chose, all right? And it may look similar. You guys have heard of imitation meat, imitation crab, things like that, where it has the same look, feel, taste, touch, all these different things, but it's not. So how bad do you truly want what you want? Because if you're that type of person that's going to sit in the restaurant and say, well, they brought it to me, I'll just eat it anyways. It's not what I ordered, but no. See, you cannot afford that in the universe of life if you truly, really want to get what you want. Because you're sending a signal out to the universe that says, I make a decision to choose and to have this. But if this thing that is not what I chose is given to me, I will still take that. I will still receive that anyways. What? Is that the message that you want to send the universe? The giver of all your good? That doesn't make any sense to me. Because if I decide that I want this, I'm deciding that I want that and nothing else. Nothing else. Nothing else. So what's the first key? The first key is deciding this is what I want. And I refuse to accept anything contrary to this thing that I desire, okay? That's the first key, right? And see, what happens is a lot of times, people will say that the universe will tempt you or this will happen, that will happen, right? But I wish to propose a different perspective on this. I think the universe is showing us these things. It is giving us these events, circumstances, situations, bringing people into our life to help us get clarity on what it is that we truly want. Because we have practiced sending out contrary vibrations to the universe for all of our lives. We said that we wanted this, but we accepted this, right? We said that we don't want this, but we allow this into our lives. So the universe is like, well, I'm trying to understand what it is that you want. And the vibrations that you're sending me are all over the place. They're over here, they're over there, they're this, they're that. So I'm just trying to figure out and put together all those things and deliver it to you, right? And if you're not, again, this is key number 2. I hope you catch this. If you're not looking at what the universe is bringing you, what does that mean? If you're not looking at your circumstances, if you're not looking at your situation, if you're not looking at the daily events that are taking place in your life, if you're not looking at the people that you surround yourself with, the people that call you friend, if you're not looking at these things and taking a step back, starting to observe and see the patterns of it all, and ask yourself, what would I have to believe for this to be true? What would I have to be asking the universe for this to be in my life? Because we live in a universe of attraction. So you're attracting all these things to you, right? And so when you want something different, you got to start asking yourself those questions. And then you can understand, well, wait a minute, wow. I said that I wanted this. I said that I wanted to go that direction. This is what the universe brought me. Did I make it clear to the universe that, no, I don't accept that? Did I make it clear to this person, or when this circumstance happened, or this situation, this event? Are you making it clear? It's a very powerful question. It's a very powerful set of mind. Clarity. Because with clarity, I mean, there's no distractions. There's no opposition. You know what you want. You know where it is. You know how to go get it. All you got to do is keep going forward. So how do you get what you really want? How do you get what you really want? Like, it's not some abstract thing. First, decide. What the hell is it that you want? Make a decision. Decide. Choose. What do I want? And if you're the type of person that's listening to this video right now, you've adopted this belief that we create our own reality, then I want to kind of put some pressure on you and challenge you and have you to decide what you want in all areas of your life instead of just that one thing that you may be watching this video for. What do you want in your health and wellness? What do you want in your love and relationships? What do you want for your lifestyle? What do you want in terms of your sense of direction? What do you want for your income? What do you want in terms of how people look at you, or how people treat you, how you want to be treated, how you show up in the world? And get clear in all those areas of your life. And then you will experience a quantum shift. And you will be, do, or have whatever you choose. As long as key number 2, you are persistent and consistent enough so when the universe brings you these certain things, you can say, no, that's not what I asked for. Right? That is not what I'm asked for. Now, before this gets taken out of context, let me just say that it is in the universe, it is in God's greatest pleasure to give you something that brings you joy, to give you something that will raise your vibration, okay? So I'm not saying that you got to go hermit mode, you got to lock yourself under a rock and just wait until that day, because that's not how it's going to work. But you definitely need to make it clear that if you want this type of relationship, if you want this type of person, and the universe brings you this into your life, don't just go off and elope with this person that's not what you asked for. And be appreciative and be grateful, be thankful, and say, universe, I see in this person that you tried to deliver me what I've wanted, this, and this, and this. Check, check, check. But in these areas, they don't fit. In these areas, they don't fit. So universe, we go try again. Thank you for what you brought, right? You want to manifest some more money, some more income. And your boss says, hey, you know what? We've been looking at your performance and we decided to give you a 25-cent raise. Congratulations. And you're like, wait a minute, let me do the math. 25 cents. That's not going to help me move to the next level. That's not what I wanted. That's not the direction that I know I'm moving in to be the person that I want to be and do what I want to do and have what I want to have. So thank you. I'll accept it. I appreciate it. But universe, that doesn't check all the boxes. So let's try again. Let me place the order another time. Let me talk to the waiter and tell him, sir, I ordered the steak. I didn't order the pasta. So if you can, please go back into the kitchen and ask the chef to try again. Because that's not what I ordered. Yo, if you start to live your life like that, and start to command and demand what you want out of life. See, people think commanding and demanding out of life is you being very aggressive and assertive. And that's not what it means. It simply means that when you receive these certain events, circumstances, situations, or people into your life, you take inventory of them. And you can clearly see with your clarity, because you already know what you want, you can clearly see that, wait a minute, this does not check all the boxes for me. So let's try again. This simply just is not exactly what I asked for. That's why a lot of these gurus, they tell you to get specific. What exactly do you want? And the reason why they tell you to get specific, so that when you get something, you can clearly see, is this exactly what I wanted or is it not? How do you get exactly what you want? It's simple. Decision. And you gotta be persistent and consistent enough to that decision that when these other things come your way, you say no to them. You say no to them. And you go back to the universe and you say, universe, I thank you for this that you brought into my life, but this is not exactly what I wanted. And place another order, and the universe will say, oh, okay, I see. That's what you wanted. You keep telling them. You keep poking. And you'll get what you want. Woo! I'm excited for you, man. Make some decisions today. All right? Make some decisions right now after you watch this video that you're going to get clear on what you want. And do whatever it is that you do. Do your prayer, right? Do your journaling. Go out in nature. Do your meditation. Send that energy out to the universe. Set your intention of what you want, what you desire. And then start to observe, start to watch as it comes into your life. As I always say, continue to water you. Yo, this, I'm telling you, man, it's here. You gotta say it's mine. It's mine, and it's on its way to me now. That's a powerful affirmation. Continue to realize where you are now, realize where you have been, and finally realize the future.
RTF, realize the future. Yeah. Hop in the whip with the Rolex. Getting this money is no flex. You by my side on the apex. At the mountain top thinking what's next. I'ma manifest my dream, yeah. I'ma do what it takes. I've been moving towards my goals. And Lord knows I made mistakes. Forget that, I won't forget that, no.